Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we tackle some of the craziest moments in financial history. The history of finance is littered with booms, bubbles, crashes, and recoveries, and today we will look at some of the most incredible and significant events. Are you ready? Let's get started. We start with the infamous tulip mania that hit Holland in the 17th century. This was probably the first speculative bubble in history, with the price of tulip bulbs reaching stratospheric levels before suddenly crashing. It's a classic example of how investor euphoria can distort market values. There are reported cases of people even selling their homes to buy a tulip bulb, in the throes of FOMO. Needless to say, within a few months, they realized the colossal mistake they had made. Let's jump forward a few centuries to the Great Crash of 1929, an event that marked the beginning of the Great Depression and changed the face of the global economy for decades. After years of prosperity and euphoria in the stock market, on October 24, 1929, known as a Black Thursday, Wall Street collapsed. Stocks plummeted, banks failed, and millions of people lost their savings. The mother of all crises was triggered by a combination of excessive speculation, high levels of debt, restrictive monetary policies, and a collapse in confidence. A poorly regulated financial system allowed risky speculative behaviors, fueling a stock market bubble that eventually burst, plunging the global economy into the Great Depression. Of course, the history of finance is not just a tale of crises and catastrophes. There are also moments of innovation and radical change that have had a lasting impact on the global economy. An excellent example is the introduction of quantitative easing, in response to the 2008 financial crisis. This period of global crisis called for exceptional measures. Central banks around the world, led by the U.S. Federal Reserve, introduced QE as a monetary policy tool to combat the recession. This process involved the large-scale purchase of government securities and other financial instruments to inject liquidity into the economy, lower long-term interest rates, and stimulate investment and spending. Of course, we cannot forget the wild and unexpected events. Like when in 2020 a group of retail traders gathered on a Reddit forum, Wall Street Bets, caused massive volatility on GameStop shares, putting several hedge funds in trouble and demonstrating the power of online communities. GameStop shares, following a sudden short squeeze, went from being worth just under $5 to about $120 in about 10 days. Today, in 2023, we live in an era of cryptocurrencies, of decentralized digital currencies that are revolutionizing the world of finance. Despite the volatility and uncertainties, phenomena like Bitcoin and Ethereum represent an incredible leap towards the future of payments and investment. The history of finance is full of ups and downs, successes, and failures. What makes all this fascinating is that each event teaches us something new. It shows us how markets behave and how investors react to different situations. So, what does the future hold? The answer to this question is uncertain. We are sure that finance will continue to surprise us with new phenomena, new crises, and new opportunities. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to our channel to not miss our next insights on the topic.